Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sonic Multiverse. Today, we're continuing the story of What If Sonic Died. If you haven't yet seen the previous parts, I would highly recommend doing so. But without further ado, let's jump right in.
As you can see, the day of reckoning will soon be here. Find the 7 Chaos Emeralds and bring them to me, as promised.
Shadow stood befuddled in front of the alien.
Who are you, and how do you know my name?
The looming figure ignored Shadow's question. As the hologram faded away, the cephalopod prepared to fly off, but Shadow quickly grabbed it.
Listen, I don't know what you're planning, but if it involves hurting these humans, you'll have me to answer to.
The creature's voice comes from the starfish.
Curious. Is it possible my minion has forgotten his place?
The multi-armed Cyclops begins to wrap its tendrils around Shadow, staring him directly in the eyes.
Remember your place, Shadow. Remember who you are.
From Shadow's perspective, the world and the starfish with it begins to fade into a blood-red light. After a few moments, Shadow looks around. He's floating weightlessly in space, as the dark figure from before materializes behind him.
It's been a long time, Shadow.
Shadow turns back at the beast.
Just who are you anyway? I am Black Doom, leader of the Black Arms, and you are my blood.
Puh, don't waste your time. I know who I am, and I'm not falling for your lies.
Don't believe me? Then look for yourself.
Black Doom gestures to an object floating below them. Shadow is confused.
Wait, that's the Space Colony Ark, 50 years ago.
Shadow looked down towards the Ark. Inside one of the many laboratories, he saw Gerald Robotnik, his creator, conversing with Black Doom.
50 years ago, that foolish professor made a deal. He wished to create the ultimate life form. I gave him my blood in exchange for the Chaos Emeralds. And you would be my ultimate warrior to obtain them.
Another flash of light erupted to Shadow. He could feel a million memories enter his head. Some he recognized, some had faded away throughout the decades. Each one of them he relived in vivid detail. Every heartfelt moment he had with Maria, and then seeing her killed because he was allowed to exist. He remembered the professor and the many false memories the man had placed in Shadow's head. He relived each of his battles against Sonic, and then his fight with Sonic against the Bio-Lizard. He watched in clearer vision of how Sonic sacrificed himself so that Shadow could continue to live. He re-experienced his first battle against Omega and the forming of Team Dark. And then his battle against Metal Overlord with Super Tails and Super Knuckles. And now the current events with the Black Arms invasion. He could sense every death, every scream, as he was in this illusionary world. All of this pain, all of this destruction, all of this chaos brought on because Shadow was allowed to exist, the offspring of Black Doom. Shadow could feel tears rolling down his cheek, the feeling of guilt slipping into his heart. Shadow began to mutter, all of this, was because of me. I should have never been created. These humans, Sonic, and Maria, they would all still be alive if it... Then, Shadow could hear something, a memory bubbling to the surface once more. One he remembered quite well. His promise to Maria, Her voice played throughout his head, reminding him why he's here. To give the people of this planet a chance to be happy, to follow their dreams. Maria believed this was why Shadow was brought into the world. It didn't matter that he was created from Black Doom's blood. This is what she believed he was here to do. And to Shadow, that was all that mattered. Black Doom, I am not your servant.
What?
I am Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form born to protect this planet. Our blood ties mean nothing. I am who I choose to be. This is who I am.
You dare deny the Black Arms?
I do. Now, get out of my head! And with that, Shadow erupted in the largest chaos blast he had ever induced, forcibly removing Black Doom from his mindscape. Shadow's eyes reopened as he looked around. He was back in reality. Only a mere 5 seconds had passed. The Black Arms invasion had still only just begun. He could still put an end to it all. And with that, Shadow raced to the city, hoping to save as many people as possible.